everybody. It is the 20th of January. I'm sure several of you are trading out there. I hope you're doing well. It's 2022, new year, new you. Several updates I got for you just quickly, and then we'll talk about what I'm doing. So small cap, got some messages today about live trading. We're definitely going to queue that up and try to get live trading going again, exclusively within the Small Cap Rockets chat room. So we're going to try to do it next week. Bryce Tui and I actually will be in Colorado together. And while we're there, when we trade in the morning, we'll try to figure out the best way to stream live. Really, you just need my laptop. So if you're not in small cap, that's the place to be. It would be very cool. And especially if you're struggling in the market, you can look, like I'm going to explain what I'm doing, but you can look in real time and watch Bryce and I trade and ask his questions within the small cap rocket community. Really awesome. And we'll definitely get that queued up for you. So that's coming up. Yeah, I got another announcement later, but I'll save it till the end. So stick around. The main thing I want to talk about is being selective in the market. That's going to be today's entire topic, right? There are trades out there. There's definitely trades out there. There's stocks moving. There's stocks in my scanners, right? And for those of you in small cap or watch my YouTube videos, you know what my scanners are. They're very, very specific. I have I want to say 6 or 7 criteria on those scanners. And on those scanners, because of those settings, they're strict, and I've tweaked them so much over the last couple of years. Instead of scanning like a top percent gainer and seeing 1,000 stocks, I'll see 2, maybe 3, right? And because of that, I'm letting the tools, the software, StocksToTrade do the work for me. And then I'll get 3 stocks, and then I can look at them and see if I even want to trade them. And that's really how I've been approaching the market, being super selective. My scanner, during a hot market, we might see 20, 25 tickers. But right now, there's only 3. And rather than going out there trying to force a trade, I know these 3 stocks are the highest potential for me to possibly trade. So then I form a plan around them. Typically, the best trades I've been seeing are in the afternoon. There was a decent setup today on DATS, D-A-T-S. I did not take it. I ended up failing at high day and just getting clobbered into close. Pretty classic end-of-day failure breakout. So these moves, you still got to be quick. But if you know what you're looking for, especially if you know your style. So that's my style. My scanners are built for me and the way I trade. I would encourage all of you, whatever your strategy is, morning dip buys, panics, breakouts, shorting, make sure your criteria is very, very strict. And some days you might have 0 stocks on it. Now, typically my scanner always has at least 1 stock on it. Maybe yours, though, you're just very specific and you only have to trade 2 or 3 times a week because that's the only setups you have out there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We've all gotten this mentality of trading all day, every day, and there's a time and there's a place. But at the end of the day, trading is about finding the setup that works for you and just nailing it. Doesn't matter if you're Tim Sykes, if you're Tim Gratani, when there's a trade, they trade it, and when there's not, they just don't do anything, right? Tim Sykes has this whole mentality of being a retired trader, and it's definitely the right mindset to go into it with, right? 2018, 2019 were slower, 2020, 2021 were hot, 2022, is kind of chopping around. There's definitely plays. It's not just slow. I mean, the problem we're really seeing fundamentally is the overall market. Go look at the S&P 500. Go look at the NASDAQ. They're down a ton. Not relatively, I think they're down 5% this year, but we're 20 days into the month. So 5% is quite a bit. And they're just getting clobbered because of these rate hikes. Everything's kind of pulling back, but there's one sector that does in fact have money. And I think we're going to see a sector run within the first quarter of the year. And that is metaverse and NFT stocks, right? So we really haven't seen a sector run in a little bit. I want to say 6 months almost. And the metaverse, there's so much hype around NFT. And the money right now is strictly in the NFT space. So the money kind of moved from small caps to crypto and altcoins to NFTs. And if you know me, I really don't care what I trade. I chase the money. And I'm looking at NFTs. NFTs that I was looking at 6 months ago have 10, 20x'd. I had one trade on Boss Beauties over the last month. I let everyone in my crypto war room, crypto rockets, you name it. Everyone knew about it. I put it on my Twitter. If you follow me on my Twitter, Boss Beauties, they have 5x'd. Some of them have 10x'd. Over the last month, and just fantastic moves in the NFT space. If you look at the activity chart, if you're familiar with OpenSea, you can see the activity of all the trades, and it's just starting to go absolutely parabolic. And I really think the next month it's going to just go more and more parabolic. So I am hunting every single day, and the NFT marketplace is a 24/7 marketplace. So I'm hunting every day for possible trades. There's a lot of really cool mints, new projects coming out over the next month. There's just a lot of money flowing in the space. So people are probably going to make a lot of money off NFTs, and I'm definitely going to be there trying to trade them. But on the side, I'm going to be watching, scanning, looking for NFT and metaverse stocks, because I think that sector is going to pop off. And if you remember how sector momentum works, usually you get that one stock that'll blow up, go from like $1 to like $50, and then you get like 10 others that kind of all follow it. And the strategy that I've kind of gravitated to is I let that one stock, that leader, do whatever it wants, because eventually it just becomes so hot it's difficult to trade for the way I like to trade. And I focus on those 10 sympathy plays. And that first day we take off into day 2, we usually see some pretty insane gaps. I'm talking hundreds of percents. Look at what PHUN did when DWAC ran, DWAC. When DWAC ran, FUN went from like $1 to $25. That was a sympathy play. It wasn't even the leader, right? And that's because DWAC went to like 100. So there's a lot of money to be made in sympathy plays, especially if you time it right. And I'm calling it right now on the 20th of January. I think the metaverse NFT is going to be the next hot sector, but it's not about timing. It is all about timing. It's not about getting in front of it, right? Like, so an NFT metaverse stock could go down 50% right now before it runs. It's waiting and then reacting. That's really the key, is reacting. I'm not predicting. I think that's where it's going to be, but if another sector takes off, that's fine. There's no money I have on the line right now in NFT or metaverse stocks because I'm waiting for that sector to heat up, and then I will trade it. And sector momentum, if any of you are familiar with Roland Wolf, I'm name dropping a lot of traders here, but Roland Wolf makes pretty much all his money exclusively on these hot sectors like 3-4 times a year. And that's just where he thrives. And I really like that style, and that is what I'm looking for. So with that being said, there's a really cool opportunity everyone has to learn from one of the traders I learned from, and his name is Tim Bohen. He has an event with Tim Sykes. So 2 of my mentors in the same place next week. We'll include a link below, right, Andrew? We can hook him up. He says yes. He says, yes, we can include a link below. Make sure you check it out. Sign up. Bohen has been on a tear. Out of all the traders I know, his pre-market prep and all his calls are like phenomenal. More times than not, I actually find myself looking at the calls because I'm like, he's really knows what he's talking about. So, you know, be there. That's really all I have to say. There's a link below. Click it. Be there. Sign up for his event. It's really cool. It's a strategy that he first launched, I want to say, in September. And he's, you know, I've heard some rumors because I work in the StocksToTrade office. He's talking a lot about some really cool results he's had, how he's fine-tuned the strategy, and how a lot of his subscribers have had a lot of success. And I've seen it firsthand because I've seen all his fantastic plays, and he just has good calls over and over again. I know a lot of you guys, since we're on the StocksToTrade YouTube channel, watch him every Monday when he does his free pre-market prep session. So if you like him on Mondays, I think you can like him next week. I think it's Wednesday, right, Andrew? You can like him next Wednesday as well. So once again, click that link below. Thank you for watching. This is a great time to prepare. So whatever you got next Wednesday, clear it. Make sure you show up for that event. Be on the hunt for NFTs. Be on the hunt for a possible sector momentum, and be selective, right? Why risk money if you're not confident in a trade? So whatever your trading strategy is, stick to it, and then on the side, learn something new. So that's really all I got today. Thank you for watching, everyone, on this January 20th small cap recap. I'll see you all soon. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching the whole thing and being part of the StocksToTrade community. We wouldn't be here without all of you. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Our goal at StocksToTrade is to reach 100,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year. So if you like the content we're putting out and you want to hear more, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.